It was indeed amazing to see how dynamic and how motivated young people were right after the explosion. It was incredible to see young people cleaning the streets, just moving rubbish on the side. As part of the Restart Beirut, we are 6 founding members of the fund. We're all young, we're all expert in different fields. There's an incredible spirit in Beirut that pushes us and that moves us, just to keep Beirut surviving, just reliving and getting out of the ashes every time.
And although in the films I see that there's black and a reddish color, I only saw white. And the sofa was behind me, so it was right here. And I broke my elbow and some ribs, and I had a punctured lung. And I hit the back of the sofa, and then I flipped over the sofa and I landed here, where I wasn't bleeding much, but I had lots of cuts from the glass, and I was knocked out for a couple seconds. When I woke up, I looked up and I was looking into the hall this way. I saw the chandelier swinging quite wide, sort of a 70-centimeter swing. And my first thought was that the whole ceiling was going to collapse.
I was lucky enough not to be here, but unfortunately my wife, my daughter and my mother was here. My mother survived barely the blast because she died a month later. The blast was not a direct consequence of her death, but it certainly accelerated her death, unfortunately.
Parce que ça c'est la façade la plus proche du...
Walk qui mène en haut.
Ah d'accord. Mais pour aller à l'escalier, tu l'accèdes comment? It's a huge place. We're on more than 2,000 square meters plot. And the palace contains a very wealthy and a very precious art collections. So we estimate the costs between $10 and $12 million. So that's between 8 and 10 million euros for the exterior renovation of the palace, the interiors, and the renovation of the art collections, but also its transformation into a museum and a cultural center.
There was some Roman glass and some Phoenician glass that was destroyed in the blast. And these things will not be able to be restored. Also, a lot of ceramics are in a million bits. I still have piles of glass or ceramics that have not been put, most of them were put in a bag.
The collections are very interesting, mostly from Italy. So we are thinking that some of the damaged paintings, which are very interesting, should go back to Italy for restoration and for me for exhibition for a while, because the palace won't be ready for 4 or 5 years at least from now. All depends on the political situation in Lebanon.
Since I was very young, I have always been fascinated by the Sursock Palace. The Sursock Palace is this secret place that every single Lebanese would love to discover. It is indeed a private residence. Only the gardens were open to the public to host receptions and weddings, but no one has ever been inside, and that was a big mystery, That's what we aim, and that we would like to do, is to open the doors of the Sursock Palace to the public and let them not only discover what is inside the palace, but also see how the the famous Sursock Cochrane family used to live, what they used to do, and it's also part of the will of Roderick's late mom, because she has always wanted to preserve this gem in Beirut.